Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Had to get loud on you knuckles. Tastes good. Now, what if series. Each week, the what if series has gotten better and better. At first, when you saw the first episode, which was when Steve Rogers wasn't Captain America, what if it was Peggy? Yeah, it was Peggy, the chick from Britain. She became Captain Britain. Now, as the episodes have gone along, we see different scenarios. Now, in this last one, Killmonger, instead of Tony Stark being captured and having, barely surviving, almost died because his heart stopped from the explosion, Killmonger came and saved him. As we learned through the series, Killmonger was playing a role which was to be friends with everybody, show that he is safe, then in the end turn on them. He basically wanted to destroy all the whites. Destroy them. So he befriended Tony Stark, and this was basically a change in history where Tony Stark in this one, he dies, but Tony Stark basically was being real trustworthy with him, giving them all the plans, talking about how they're going to be a tag team, and how Killmonger turned on his partner, which I knew his partner had something probably to do with it, because his partner was sneaky in the first Iron Man. So basically got him removed. Killmonger started being cool with everybody. Then they started talking about making these machines, the design that Killmonger made, and Tony Stark joked like, oh, okay, this is kind of big and hefty. He's like, well, shoot, I'm an anime fan. What do you expect? So Killmonger basically was playing covert, did his best to keep everything, sneaky. Did a lot of sneaky things, just like in the movie Black Panther he did. In this case, T'Challa dies. He basically uses one of Tony Stark's weapons to kill T'Challa and then kill I forgot, War Machine. The guy who I can't think of the guy's name for War Machine, but Don Cheadle played the buddy. He died. And Iron Man found out about it. Tony Stark found out about it, found out what was going on, which we found out the same villain, the white guy in Black Panther, the same villain. He was the same villain in this one. Him and Killmonger were working together, as always. So Killmonger basically thought he was in the clear until, Tony Stark saw the tape. So Killmonger basically killed Tony Stark. I thought that was a dumb idea for Tony Stark to be that smart. With Tony should never have pulled his card right then and there. That's something I felt was un-Iron Man-like. I believe Tony Stark would have waited. I think he would have waited a little longer until, he had the proof he needed. He thought he could destroy it, but see, Tony Stark's problem was he underestimated him. Just because a person doesn't come off as this and that doesn't mean that they're not intelligent. He was very intelligent. Very intelligent. Very intelligent. Very intelligent, very witty, very smart, knew how to play off of people's emotions. Killmonger did a great job in basically he beat the machine because he told Tony Stark, Tony Stark told him it knows all your moves so it could take you out easier. So Killmonger was like, okay, then I guess I gotta freestyle. And he freestyled, and shoot, he won. He won. So when he won and everything, he killed him and added a kill to his body. So basically, he wiped the thing clean. But Pepper Potts, this is why I always love Pepper Potts. Pepper Potts she always see past the bull. She always see past the glamour and everything. And she was just shocked that he was just agreeing with certain stuff she would say. But she didn't trust him. And she said it's something about him. Because he doesn't want, the things that he wants is different. But see, that's what happened with Tony. Tony is so indulging into himself and so arrogant. He doesn't see different things. And Pepper was trying to tell him, like, I think you ought to ease up being, too close to this guy because they don't know nothing about him. And then you had Happy over there, and you just did Happy that certain way when Happy should have been one of the head guys of that department, because Happy, you trusted Happy. Happy's not going to turn on you. He's loyal. But see, Tony thought, he saved my life, this and that. But see, Tony also forgot, sometimes people may save your life. They may have their own motives or intentions in hand. You don't know. You don't know at all what could happen. They could be plotting everything to do something to you. Just because they saved your life doesn't mean that they meant it. They just probably did it for that time being, just to say, okay, I could do something else with this guy. And that's how I look. So he basically went to Wakanda. He betrayed the white guy again. The one bad white guy in the Black Panther movie. He betrayed him again, killed him, and then entered Wakanda. Basically, saying this, he invited the machines in there, and then what he did was he used the switch to turn it on. But see, Shuri, this is why I love Shuri's character. Shuri did not believe him from the get-go. She didn't believe him at all. She knew in her heart of heart that why would he build a secondary switch? And then she also was thinking, why would he tell you about it? That's the thing. He just came off as not real true, and he gained everybody respect by yelling Wakanda and killing off the things. But you gotta understand, everybody was in mourning. They just lost T'Challa. He was the Black Panther, and for him to die the way he did, it's like, man. But Shuri at the end found the evidence, because both governments was finna go at it. Wakanda and they were finna have an all-out war. And T'Challa was talking to him in the dream and telling him, was it worth it? Talking to Killmonger, and Killmonger was saying, still stand by his ideals. But what Killmonger doesn't understand, the thing I love about Killmonger is, he's an American. He's from Wakanda, but he was raised in America. But the problem is, yeah, you could go and kill people, but you're still going to cause more suffering, because those people you kill, their families are still going to be hurt. Their families are still going to be feeling like, damn. They're going to be sad, and it's going to be an everlasting circle. And that's what T'Challa was meaning. That's why T'Challa didn't interfere a lot with stuff, because if you do that, you're going to cause more problems. Sometimes it's best to just leave it what it is and solve it a different way. Don Cheadle's character was saying the same thing, like, look, work your way inside so you can have change, and he didn't want to hear that, so he killed him and T'Challa. And then he planted the weapon on him, which people are looking like, oh man, so now they done made it that. So now it's America versus Wakanda. So he basically wanted to gain the trust, so now he's the new Black Panther. And the thing is, T'Challa told him, like, but see, this is the thing. The Watcher, I love how he told the story and how he was just sitting there. Every scene, you just saw him just standing there looking. And then the Watcher was looking like, you know, heroes are born. Heroes are still there. Like, even though they lost the Black Panther, you still had Shuri there. Shuri still could do what she got to do. And then the uncle, T'Challa, I think his name was, the father of T'Challa, he basically lost a son. So now his nephew, he know he was wrong for killing his dad. So he's going to be more open to his nephew because he just lost T'Challa. So he's thinking he's coming with intentions. But Shuri like, look, I don't trust this nigga. Y'all can trust him. I don't trust him. And then she went and saw Pepper Potts. Her and Pepper, she showed Pepper the film. And Pepper was like, how did you do it? And she said, hey, Tony Stark was a genius, but I'm a genius too. And this goes to confirm that Shuri was smarter than Tony Stark. way much more smarter, knew things, and was able to break it, and she showed it. Like, I just broke in and then did this, I found this, and boom. So now they're gonna expose that. So, you know, they're gonna expose that and get that handled. That episode, I give a get that episode 3 stars out of 4. Some things I didn't like in it. The part where Tony was real trustworthy like he was, and then him trying to handle it in his own fashion. I think he would have came up with a better plan. But hey, it is what it is. It was good. It was good. It showed a different side of how Killmonger faked being a hero, but really was a villain underneath. And he basically wanted to be, he wanted to basically have the resources to go and take out the colonizers, as he called it. Everybody called it. So, well, I give it 3.5. Well, no, I give it 3. I give it 3 out of 4. It was great to see. I thought the last episode was way better. So, but I love how they're showing Chadwick Boseman in all of the features. They're paying a lot of homage to him, which I'm glad they're doing. They're paying a lot of homage because they're basically, see, what people don't understand, they're setting up to bring out the new Black Panther. And they're showing all these Easter eggs, showing all this stuff to show you. It's setting up the Venom, the Spider-Man movies. Well, not the Venom, but the Spider-Man movie and the Doctor Strange. It's setting up Black Panther 2. But the movie I'm anticipating, I want to see is Blade. Blade, motherfucker. That's what I'm anticipating. I want to see Blade. I want to see Blade. I got a feeling Blade gonna go off. Blade gonna be so different, and they picked the right actor to play Blade. But they said that they're gonna try to pay homage to Wesley Snipes. I just think they ought to have Wesley Snipes in there, being an older Blade, passing it down to the young Blade. Because shout out to Carcino, he said it best. Blade started off the MCU. My brother even said it. My brother Marlon was like, they can't F this up because Blade is the reason why we got Marvel movies today. And that's facts. Blade 1 and 2 was classic. Blade 3 was a pile of shit. That's what that was. Now, in other news, I just talked about the What If. Make sure you go see it. That is episode 6. Why are y'all slowing down, dawg? The cop ain't finna stop y'all. Y'all gotta be going like 80 some, almost 90. But yeah. Got him. See? Got the blue car. Got him. That's why I was saying the police officer not finna stop you. You going at least 60 or 65. You got to be going like 70 or 70 something. Now in some parts out here they said if you going just 5 miles over they'll stop you. I forgot where that's at, but I ain't trying to go there at all because I ain't got no money for tickets. Now, also in the other news, the Brooklyn Nets are trying to shop Kyrie Irving. And this isn't even the Brooklyn Nets. This is the NBA. Now, all this stuff I'm saying is allegedly. So, excuse me. All this stuff I'm saying is allegedly. So, please, don't go overboard with me saying this. Now, my thing is this. Kyrie Irving, they want to get Kyrie Irving out the league so bad because he opposes LeBron. He's not down with the agenda. He's not wearing a dress. He's not doing all these things. Kyrie and Kevin Durant want to play ball, but they're not going to get rid of Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant is a guy who plays basketball. He plays ball, so they're like, okay, we can deal with that. Kyrie is too much of a wild card. So they want to get him out the way. So they're putting these reports out there, and guess who the report came from? Nick Wrong. Basically saying the agent put out there if Kyrie's traded, he's retiring. Now, do I believe Nick Wrong? Hell no, I don't believe him because he sucks on the brownies so much he still got the stains around his lips. This guy always on his knees full of brownies. Now he's coming out with this. Don't it seem coincidental he's coming out with this? And then they're putting reports out there they're going to trade. Listen, the Brooklyn Nets are not going to trade Kyrie. Now they're trying to talk about, Ben Simmons ought to go there. They are not going to bring in Ben Simmons. First of all, Kevin Durant would choke Ben Simmons. Kevin Durant would get pissed off and choke the shit out of Ben Simmons. The organization would be pissed, and they're not going to take on that contract. How are you going to take on that contract? Plus, you got James Harden there. You don't need Ben Simmons. That's what I'm saying. People are so stupid. They listen to the media. The media is painting pictures. Now, the Philadelphia Sixers have come out and said, look, you gonna play this year. If you don't play, we're gonna fine you. We're gonna fine you starting with training camp, and we're gonna fine you every game. We're gonna fine you every game that you don't play. And I'm glad they put their foot down because they're tired of this clutch bullshit. All this whining and all this doing sucker moves and going underneath the table to get clients or to mess people's careers up. Like Nerlens Noel and Marcus Morris, fucking them over on deals. They're tired of it. Philadelphia should have said, no, we're not trading you. We're not going to trade you. and we're gonna fine you. That's what they should have said. But if they wanted to make a trade, they should have traded his ass to Indiana. Indiana was willing to give him all that stuff. They so dumb, it's like, come on, stop it. Y'all stupid. Y'all could have got that stuff. But no, they were trying to squeeze a little more and all this. And it's like, look, man, Ben Simmons is not good. You guys overpaid for his value. I told everybody, Ben Simmons is not a max player. He's not worth a lot of money. He's nothing more than a role player. That's it. He's not even a role player. He should be a bench warmer. He's not no damn shooter. He's not no damn superstar. You should have traded for James Harden and sent his light ass to the damn Rockets. That's what you should have done. But no, your dumb asses wanted to ride with him. For what? I have no idea. That Harden and Embiid combination would have been vicious. But that's how it is. That's how it is. It happens, but I don't trust Nick Wrong unless I see something else from other people. Then I see, but they're gonna run with this story because Nick Wrong, even though he's an opinionist now, he still got people out there he can get things from. But why do they want to trade Kyrie Irving? Oh, I know why. So they can make it easier for the Brownies. You guys have got to see all this, and all this stuff is allegedly. They're afraid of LeBron. They want LeBrownies to get an easy ring. So what's the best way to do is get rid of Kyrie so they can get it. The Brooklyn Nets are not getting rid of Kyrie. Why? You think who you think gonna step up in his position? Tyler Johnson? So you're just gonna go with Harden and KD. So you're gonna put all the pressure on KD to be the main scorer now. That's what I'm saying, man. Who comes up with these crackhead ideas and these crackhead stories? If you get rid of Kyrie, all the pressure's gonna be on KD to score again. Then what? Because James Harden's gonna come up short again. Kyrie outside, I think Kyrie's the most clutchest shooter in the NBA. That's just my opinion. He's the most clutchest shooter in the NBA. So that's all I got, man. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Tell me if you loved it, what if, and also tell me, do you believe Nick Wrong, aka Gonzo? Do you believe Gonzo? Nick Gonzo. Do you believe this chump? Because I don't believe him. I think he a fraud. You know, I just think he's saying these things because he wants LeBrownies to get an easy road to the championship. And they want Kyrie Irving to be traded. That's just how I look at it. Man. I'm going this way. I'm finna get the hell from over here and go park in the other parking spot. Man, this motherfucker took my spot. Damn, I itch. Go. Yeah, man. But it is what it is. Or it is what it ain't. But yeah, thank y'all for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDII TV. Thank you all for listening. We out. Deezy.